Hey, how's it going out there today, everybody? Hope everybody's having a great day. Just wanted to check in, do a little video here, keep you up to date on what's going on. We're still doing the line haul thing, and just wanted to give a little review on how that's going, kind of give you a rundown on what the day-to-day is like, and that type of thing. Last week, the week of the 15th through the 21st of September, I had about 2650 on miles. I had 9 hours of clock time on that. And that is that's been a pretty typical week. I've been averaging 530 miles a night. I'm not on a bid run, dedicated run type thing, so I just kind of go where they need me when they need me. My typical night, I show up at the terminal. My truck is fueled and hooked to the trailer I'm going to be pulling. I pre-trip it. I get in. I go. Typically, being a newer guy, I run a lot of the stuff to the smaller terminals because the big terminal to big terminal stuff is mostly bid run or dedicated. A guy comes in, he runs out to that terminal, he stays at that terminal for the night and then returns home the next night. Or a lot of guys run out halfway, meet point, they switch trailers with a guy from the other terminal, they turn around and come back, they're home every night. I'm just kind of running here, there, and everywhere, so I end up running a drop and hook in the middle of the night. Typically, I start out at one terminal. I'll go to a midway terminal, smaller terminal, drop a trailer there, pull in, dock the trailer, grab the paperwork from my next trailer, turn in my paperwork, hook to that trailer, which that drop and hook is paid hourly, minimum half hour on that. So, I hook to that. I grab my next trailer. I'm back on the road. It typically takes about a half hour by the time you get off the interstate, pull in, dock the trailer, hook to a new trailer, swap paperwork, and then get back on the road. It's about a half hour, 45 minutes, depending on. Most terminals are really close to the freeway, so there's not a lot of lag time in that, and it's nighttime, so there's no traffic or anything. And then I'll continue on to the next terminal. Typically that first run is like 100 to 300 miles on average. I had one the other night that was like 370. Some nights I do get straight runs. Like last night I had a 580 mile straight run. No drop and hook in the middle, point A, point B. Makes for a really simple night when they set you up one of those because, it's like the only thing I did was pre-trip and post-trip and drive 581 miles. And that was, I'm done for the day. So it's been pretty simple. Fridays are typically a little bit more hectic. They're trying to get everybody home. They're trying to move freight for Monday morning. So my typical Friday is, I'll grab a trailer, take it to a terminal, and a lot of times when I get to that terminal, there's not going to be anybody there until Monday morning. So they'll have us dock the trailer, pull off freight that goes to that terminal, and then if it's a continuing trailer, they may have you load something else on that. Typically they don't. They just have you unload what needs to be left at that terminal, load you back, put you back in, and get you on home. But typically I get my hours on Friday because they hold paperwork as well on Friday. Last Friday I had a 9 o'clock start time. They didn't call me in till 10. They didn't call me till 10 for a midnight start. So I got 3 hours of wait time, hanging out at the hotel watching TV on that. And then I had to stop and work a trailer. So I got another like 2.5 hours. So of the 9 hours I got last week, I think over 5 of them, I think 5 3/4 came on Friday alone. Because typically through the week, I may get an hour a night. It's about the average, between pre-trip, drop and hook, post-trip. I've had some nights where I have 2 drop and hooks. Like I say, I don't mind them because it's on duty time, but it's not counting against my drive time, so I can still get a lot of miles in and still get paid, for 2 half hours. So it gives me an hour of clock time just in drop and hook. So overall, like last week, that's like a $1,700 week ballpark. I haven't sat down and did the exact numbers on it, but I'm going to say that's about a $1,700 a week, just by thinking about it's $26.50 on miles. It was 9 hours clock time. That's right at $1,700, maybe a little bit more. But so far I'm enjoying it. I'm typically home Saturday morning, and then I leave out Monday night. So basically I'm getting 2 days off, because Monday is kind of a wash because I have to sleep Monday. I get up and hang out a little bit on Monday morning, but I can't get a lot done on Monday because I have to sleep Monday afternoon. But yeah, so I get off pretty much, my typical weekend. I get off Saturday morning. I'll go home, take a few hour nap, maybe like 4 or 5 hour nap when I get off work Saturday. Get up, spend time with the family Saturday afternoon, Saturday night. Sunday, I treat like a normal Sunday. I typically get up pretty early on Sunday, and then do the same thing on Monday. I get up early, and I get to spend Monday morning with everybody, and then I crash out on Monday afternoon, getting ready for Monday night work. So the schedule is really easy, really gravy. My average day is like, I would say 10 hours, 10 to 11 hours. I mean, I always have plenty of clock when I get back on Saturday, If they needed me to work Saturday, I could, no problem, because I'm typically getting home with, 15 to 20 hours left on my 70 for the week. So, I've told them I don't mind if they need me to work, because a good Saturday, if I put in good time and get good miles on a Saturday, it's going to push me over $2,000 for the week. And even working 6 days a week, that's still a really good paycheck. So that's what's been going on, guys. Just want to let everybody know what's going on with the line haul thing, how it's working out. I still tell you guys, if any of you are doing OTR out there and you are sitting around wasting a lot of time, you're not getting home on the weekends, you're just overall don't feel like it's working, I would definitely check out line haul. It took me a solid 2-3 weeks to get to the point where I'm okay driving at night, all night, every night. There's still times when I stop and take my 30-minute break. Sometimes I'll take my 30-minute break and I'll just nap. I'll just take a 30-minute nap, It's just, it's just tough to stay awake at night when you're first starting out with it. It's overall not too bad, though, because, here where I'm at, they don't push you. If you need to stop and take a nap, you stop and take a nap. It's the way it is. But overall, it's getting easier to stay awake at night. It's so that aspect, that was the hardest aspect to overcome. Is you do drive all night, every night, and you're in a day cab, so you can't pull over and hop in the sleeper. Kind of lay over on the steering wheel for a 30-minute nap, or I got a pillow in there I lean back on next to the door. But overall, it's an amazing way of doing things, as far as you're still kind of over the road, you're still traveling, but you get a hotel every night. You get a shower and a full size or a king size bed to sleep in every night. So it's not as stressful as being out on the road. Sleeper truck, by all means. It's a way different way of doing things. So yeah, if you're out there and you're miserable OTR, I would definitely recommend check out line haul. It's not for everybody, but it beats the heck out of regular OTR, in my opinion. But anyway, guys, that's it for now. I'm going to try to keep you updated a little bit more regular, not have such a gap in between videos. I appreciate everybody watching. I appreciate everybody liking, subscribing. Please do all that for me if you could, if you haven't already. And thanks for watching, everybody. Take care of each other. Later.